Hello Libras, welcome to your reading for mid-January. This is your mid-month tune-up. Keep in mind this is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, my rates, info, and email are below. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and work that out. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Libras for the middle of January 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach their higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine for their greater good through your messages? What do you see? What do Libras need to know for the middle of January 2020, please? Can you please show me general energies for Libra? General energies for Libra 2020. We have the Emperor card in the upright. Okay, my 2020 Sun Moon readings are up in my playlist. I've completed all 144. I'm also leaving my 2019 Sun Moon readings up there if you want to check those out. Also, some people like to see how their last year resonated. Seven of Swords in the upright is in your challenge position. Advice for Libras, please. Advice for Libras. We have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Ask me a question on Instant Go for some of you that are more thrifty. I'm also on Facebook. I'm on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below in support of my channel. Okay, Two of Wands in reversed. Alrighty, so we start off with the Emperor, and I will be pulling clarifiers as needed. So weird. I got King of the World. Remember in Titanic when Leonardo DiCaprio was in the front of the ship and like that? I'm getting that from this. It is the card of Aries, if that resonates, but I'm really feeling like you're on top of things. You know, I mean, I feel like it's you. I mean, even though, you know, it is the card of Aries. So some of you might have Aries in your chart or, you know, just embody that kind of energy. But I feel like you're the ruler. You're on top of everything. Everything is going the way that you want it to go. I feel like you're getting a lot of respect. You set up boundaries. People are respecting it and honoring it. You're the authoritarian. You're the person that provides for the family or the household. I mean, you're just in a position right now where, boom, you're like, you know what I mean? You're the patriarch. You're the matriarch. I mean, even though it is a masculine energy. But I mean, I'm just getting, I'm king of the world. It's almost... I'm not going to say like a God complex or feeling omnipotent, but definitely feeling powerful, as in whatever you say is whatever is going to go. Okay. And that's not a bad thing either. Okay. Challenge position. We have the Seven of Swords here in reversed. Something is going to get exposed or found out. I don't know if you're related to this or you're connected to this somehow. I mean, there's some kind of secret. There's something. For some of you, it could be legal problems, because Seven of Swords is legal problems, legal challenges of some sort. But I'm getting more that something's going to get found out. But usually with the Seven of Swords, when this thing gets found out, there's liberation that kind of goes along with it. There's justification. There's oh, I knew it. There's validation. But in the challenge position, I'm just feeling like you're tied to something that's a secret. And I'm wondering if you even know about it. You know, this isn't what I'm seeing, but this would like be an analogy. Like if you invested in something and then it turns out it's like insider trading is associated with it somehow and you end up being brought down with it. I almost feel like it's not something that you're aware of. So whatever power you have over here, whatever you're kind of getting over here where you're on top of the world, I feel like it's associated with whatever this is. But I feel like you're brought into it, or you're associated without you kind of knowing about it, or you were like side connected. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you were fully aware of this, but the challenge is that you are now. So, you know, you have concerns about it. I'll pull clarifiers and tighten this up a little bit. This is just my first coat of paint. Queen of Pentacles, the advice position. Okay, now the Queen of Pentacles is, you know, well, she's all about money, okay? I mean, she's not all about money like in a bad way, but I mean, she's sitting on her assets. She's successful, she's stable. I'm concerned that this is going to affect that. I'm concerned that the advice is that you're in a really good place right now and you have it all. And I really like the Queen of Pentacles in this deck because her expressions say so many things depending on what reading it is. And here, it's almost like she's wondering. And I feel like you have a bounty. You're sitting on a kingdom. You're sitting on your household. You're sitting on assets. You're sitting on money, substantial money. And I feel like whatever this situation is going to affect you, and you have concerns about that. I'm dying to pull clarifiers on this, but I want to do it this way so then I can go in and like fill in the blanks. 2 of Wands in reverse is how you're going to be moving forward. Okay, this has to be this situation because from the 2 of Wands, I'm getting that you got into this situation because you overlooked the finer points. You overlooked some details. Going back to that like insider trading analogy or investment or whatever it was, you didn't read the fine print. You kind of skipped over that stuff. You had a lack of foresight or a lack of seeing something, and you kind of got into it anyways. Or and there might be a partner involved with this. So this might be somebody who convinced you of doing this, and it turns out that they weren't somebody you should trust. They weren't pulling their weight. I think you're going to find out that this partner, this person you associated with, was not who they said they were, and in fact a thief. They were betraying people. They were doing something shady, but you're associated with it, and this bothers you because you people, I'm like, you people, you all are very fair, very balanced, and here you are sitting on top of the world, on top of this mountain of money that you have accrued or whatever success you have had, and now you're finding out the foundation was built on thievery, betrayal, this shadiness that you were unbeknownst about. I've been using like big like Shakespearean words lately. Like unbeknownst. Who says that like in daily conversation? Why is the Emperor card here in the upright for Libras? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages? Yeah, there's something going on that you don't know about. The High Priestess here in the upright. Use your intuition. There's some kind of mystery, secret, something that you don't know about. So the High Priestess is beckoning you. If it doesn't feel right, don't do it. Follow your gut, follow your intuition, listen to your inner voice. What's your inner voice telling you? High Priestess is also being connected to somebody else on an intuitive level, or being connected. So you may be connected with somebody and it's not sitting right with you. And the 2 of Wands here is saying, should I just stay with what I have, or should I take this risk? I feel like this is an investment or something. Oh, you know this person. Okay, so you know this person. You have a past with them, either on an intimate level, or you know them from your childhood or whatever. You have really good memories. You feel like you can trust them. But you are deciding, and of course, you guys are a little bit indecisive, generally. So you're kind of going back and forth. Should I take a risk with this person and listen to what they're saying? If I do, this whole world's going to open up for me, all this wealth to be had. I think I can trust them. I remember them from my past. They're a really good person in my past. But something isn't sitting right with you, and they're telling you to kind of follow that. Alrighty. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the 7 of Swords in reverse for Libras. Who is this person? What is this energy? Fool card reversed. Yeah, you went on a journey with this person, and you're finding out that, I keep on getting insider trading, pyramid scheme, something that was just too good to be true, something that is very unsettling to you. So the challenge is you got into this, you jumped on it, and immediately after you got into it, you were like, I should have not done this. You're finding out, and you're looking very foolish, you're feeling very foolish, you weren't prepared for this. Like I said, you leapt too far. You made a very unwise decision, and that's a challenge, and you know that because now things are being exposed. I'm feeling like a lot of people are being left out in the cold. I feel like there's financial hardship. People have lost things as a result of this. And it seemed like it was a really great idea when it was presented to you. So, I mean, you were very motivated, you were very inspired, you thought it was going to bring about change, a good change. But that didn't end up being the case. It didn't end up being how it was presented to you. And this is very troubling to you all. You are not the type to kind of take something like this lightly. Anything that is a disservice to somebody or is affecting somebody in a malicious way or just in an unfair way is going to absolutely rip you apart. So, and the thing is, you're benefiting from it. So I think that's part of the problem here. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here in the upright? Who's this person? There's a guilt associated with this, like blood money. Not that anyone got killed, but money that came from, just something you're not okay with. Why is this Queen of Pentacles here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, so they're kind of saying that this is all going to fall apart. The advice is when it does all fall apart, don't resist it. Kind of like fold into it. Let everything happen. Like it's going to be inevitable. Everything's going to fall apart. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be shocking. It's not going to be pleasant. But they are kind of telling you just kind of fold into it. Kind of let it be. There's going to be people that are going to be unhappy about it, and they're going to let it be known. There's going to be complaints. I feel like people are going to have a lot to say about this. I have no idea what this is. Families are going to be affected. Homes are going to be affected. People are going to be unhappy because of this. I almost feel like you are somehow a part of people being convinced into something, parting with their money or what have you, and then it ends up that there's a backlash associated with it. I keep on getting pyramid scheme. Something you really thought was going to be profitable. It seemed like it was a sure thing. You get in on it, and then you find out it ends up being a domino effect. And there's here you are, the Queen of Pentacles, just sitting on this fortune or wonderful life or what have you, and then having almost lamenting that people were affected by this. The Eight of Wands are kind of letting you know people are going to have something to say about it. And there's going to be a lot of communications like, hey, I want my money back. What's going on here? What happened? And it's going to be very hard it's going to happen so fast. It's going to be excessive communications, and people are going to want answers, and people were affected. Families were affected. I don't understand how you're the byproduct of this. So if you want to post that up in the comments, that would be interesting to me. I keep on getting investment, pyramid scheme, something that, was a sure thing. But it's the person that you kind of connected with, the person that you trusted because you had a past with them, that are is the catalyst for all of this. Why is the Two of Wands here reversed? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Two of Wands reversed. Okay. Yeah, and again, I feel like you've benefited from this. You have the Nine of Cups here, so you're successful, you're abundant, you're fat and happy. This person, yeah, and I'm getting you've benefited from this, and you're doing very well. But this Page of Swords in reverse kind of indicates to me that, it was done like in a manipulative way. I feel like you can't say anything about this. I feel like you're afraid to kind of say what you want to say, so you're not saying anything about this. And you're tied in this situation now. This is a card of Capricorn, the Devil card. So you're tied to this situation that's toxic. Wow, I'm really getting that you guys are torn here. I don't feel like it's something you can get out of. Devil card could be some kind of contract. You're kind of tied into this. You can't really speak out about it. But you're abundant and successful. It's just you're finding out the person that you partner with is deviant in nature. And this isn't how you go about doing things, but you kind of have everything. And my husband's a Libra. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? but that's what I'm feeling. I don't feel like this is a story. He always tells me if it is, but so that's what I'm kind of getting. So, if that's the case, that to be continued would be this Devil card here. How are you going to get yourself out of this situation that you're kind of tied into and you're chained into with this partner who has deceived you? Deceit's not coming up, but they presented something to you like it was a sure thing, and then that didn't end up being the case. And there was you didn't know everything that you needed to know about it before you kind of got into it, and now it's kind of a catch-22 here. I feel like if you say you're worried about saying something, because if you do, you're going to be directly involved. I mean, you know what I mean? Like the house of cards is going to fall with you in it. So I don't know if you're trying to disassociate from this, or just trying to make sure that not all the shrapnel hits you, you know, and when the grenade goes off, you know, that your damage is minimal. But I'm kind of getting that, and that's why you have a fear of kind of saying something. But yeah, the to be continued is, how are you going to kind of get out of this situation with this Devil card, and here you are reaping the benefits with the the Nine of Cups and the upright. But see, I always get from the Nine of Cups that 10th cup. You know, you don't kind of have it all. And it's a good thing that it didn't like go full cycle. That Nine of Cups could be, hey, it's a good thing you caught it when you did, or you found out when you did, sort of thing. So, wow, interesting. Okay, so post up in the comments if this is your story. If it resonates, consider personal reading. Just send me an email. We can go ahead and work that out. Otherwise, check out your 2020 and 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.